All right, we're back. It's been a couple months since we put up a video, and that's because I was working on a couple other projects that just kind of got in the way. I'm a one-man show, and so time is hard to come by. And anyways, I'm happy to actually be making this video again. And let me just turn the tracking off. And so basically, we're going to work with Rose. She is a Beagle boxer mix. They've been having some trouble in the home with a little bit of nipping at the toddler. And one of the biggest things that they really wanted answers to was socialization around other dogs, whether she can be in a dog park or not. They have goals of getting the dog to, taking the dog out to Dog Beach. And so we definitely did some socialization with her. She's totally capable of being in a dog park. I put her around my dog. She did just fine. And I think in this video, I just want to show a little bit of, and I'll cut to that. You'll see some B-roll of her hanging out at the dog park. But in any case, in this video, well, we're actually at the end of June here. So temperatures, it's a little too hot to be training outside midday. And she's a small dog, so we're going to shoot this video indoors. And we're just going to run it through a little bit of obedience. She has had some obedience training in the past with the previous trainer, but I don't think the dog is familiar with downing on command or placemat. So we're going to run her through some of the things that she knows already, and then we're going to introduce her to down and place. So in terms of temperament, she's mildly, I would say she's got some timidness to her. And so I think that's what's leading to some of the nipping at home. And then, and she can be sensitive to corrections. So we got to be real diligent about how much pressure we're applying when it comes to any sort of corrections, especially on the leash. So, and I think the only other thing I did is I moved her over to a prong collar. She was on a choker chain. That's probably from the previous trainer. So yeah, I think that catches us up with Rose. So let me turn on the tracking feature, and we'll get to work with her. We're gonna do some healing, automatic sit, stay, coming when called. Then we're gonna start working on luring the down and introducing placemat. So we're gonna go in that order. All right, let me turn this on so it'll follow me, hopefully. And let's get to work. Okay, baby, let's go. Very nice. Good girl. Beautiful. Yes, good girl. She's very food oriented, so that does make training pleasant to do when the dog's got good food drive. Let's go. We're gonna walk into the kitchen, but not out of sight. We're gonna turn back around here and come back in to the living room. Hopefully you guys can see her. I'm gonna try to stay far enough away from the camera that can happen. But as you can see, she's healing beautifully. Come to a stop. Automatic sit, yes. Reward. Now we're going to work on the stay. Wait, step away, walk away from the dog. The thing that you always want to be mindful when you're introducing obedience to a dog, or definitely in the context of a stay, is when you start to walk away from the dog and the head dips, it's a slight indication that the dog may want to get up. So I'm just going to do my stay this way, so hopefully she's in frame. I think she is. I'm able to kind of get a basic idea of what I'm recording through my watch. So technology is great. I'm gonna come this way. All right, took her a little bit out of frame there, but she's been doing really well, so I'm gonna come back and reward. Yes, good girl, beautiful. Okay, now I'm just gonna get into coming when called. I'm gonna do a little bit of a formal one here, meaning I'm gonna walk away and call her to me, and then I'm gonna get into a little bit of like tossing the treat and get her to come back for the treat. So we'll walk away from, wait. So we just reinforce the stay there. Okay, atta girl, beautiful, huh? Very nice, babies. All right, now we're gonna just play a little bit. We're gonna let her drag the leash around, but I'm gonna just kind of, look. There we go, go get it, good girl. Rose, come. Yes. All right, we've got good food drive, like I mentioned. So right here, we're gonna oop, dropped it. Let's go, baby. Rose, come. Yes. Ooh, good girl. Yeah, there's a piece right there. Beautiful. So crazy food drive. It makes training really fun when we have a dog that's highly motivated, food motivated. The issue sometimes is they don't chew, and the treats are relatively small, so we see a little bit of this sometimes with the really crazy food-oriented dogs. One more time. Let's go. Rose, come. Yes, good girl. All right, beautiful. You can see she's totally into this. The little nub in the back, the little propellers moving around nicely. Let's go. Whee! Rose, come. Yes. She knocked over the place board that we're going to bring out here in a second. I'm just going to kick off my shoes because I'm indoors and we're just having some fun. Dog training barefooted is always fun. Over there. Go get it. Good girl. I'll wait for her to get all the pieces. Rose, come. Yes. Good girl. Beautiful, baby. Yes. Good girl. Beautiful. So, heeling, automatic sit, sit stay, coming when called, toss the treat for the recall. She's performing beautifully. Now, she doesn't have much of a down, so we're going to work on that a little bit. And in order to do that, I'm going to come to the couch because she's so short. I'm just going to come over here to the recliner. And the only reason why I'm going to hold on to the leash is just so that she doesn't like try to get away from me. So right here, I'm just going to get a handful and I'm going to lure her to the floor. And you can see the elbows have not gone down. So I'm going to hold this here until they do. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good. Wait. This is going really well. I only practiced this one time before the camera turned on, and it was quite tough actually. So she's a quick study. Yes, good girl. Beautiful. So now I'm going to change directions here. I'm going to get a little bit more food out. And because of the delay, like when I give her the last piece and then I reach into the bag, that's causing her to break. So what I want to do here is I want to make sure the reinforcement comes a little bit faster like this while the elbows are on the ground, right? We want to make sure that we're rewarding that position. So let's work on that. You can see elbows got to go to the floor. Oops, I dropped a piece. She can have that. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, beautiful. So I'm just focusing on rewarding this position. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Now I want to pull my hands away a little bit further. Lean back. Yes. Good girl. Beautiful. See if I can go back into the bag. So the left elbow is not on the floor. Yes, now it is. Okay. You guys can't see that because it's out of frame. But that one is, the other one is not. So I'm going to just, yes, perfect. I'm going to keep her there until I can see that it's on the floor. And when the elbow touches the floor, then I'll reward her, right? Because it's really important that the elbows are on the floor. Yes, good girl. Beautiful. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Yes. I don't want her to get up. Yes. Good girl. I was stepping on the leash. I got to let that pressure off. I just want to reward the dog holding the position. Yes. Oh, we dropped him. Game's over. So beautiful. We just need to practice that a little bit more with her, but she's starting to get the concept of holding the down. So we're going on 10 minutes. Typically training sessions shouldn't be longer than that, especially when we're using food, because we don't want the dog to want to stop working with us because they're full. We want to keep motivation levels high. So we're going to do one more quick thing, and we're going to do a little place training. So let me get the bed. Oh, I had it in the kitchen on standby because I needed the extra space here. My home isn't very large, but there's enough room to do a little bit of work indoors. So I'm going to use a piece of food to lure her on because she's unfamiliar with this thing. So let's go. Yes, good girl, beautiful. Good. Now for me, place training has an implied stay, so I'm not really going to say stay or wait, okay? Let's go. Yes, good. The only thing is if she attempts to get off, I'm going to use my voice, give her a little feedback. Right there, just like that. We don't want her to get off, okay? Wee, wee. Good. So I want her to stay there while I move around. Unfortunately, this thing is set up to track me right now. Maybe in the next session, I'll set it up to track the dog, but I'm gonna go ahead and move out of frame. We're gonna lose her in the camera. And I'm just gonna come back and reward the dog. Yes, good girl. Beautiful. Perfect. So this is an introductory session on downing and place training. So she's responding really well to training. It's been going very smoothly, and she'll be going home soon, and the rest of the work will have to happen at home. But the obedience and the socialization that she came in for training for is good, mostly done, and yeah, the training should continue at home. We'll go ahead and release her to end the session. Rose, okay, all done. Good girl. All right, beautiful. So, when I can't train outdoors on the turf, we train indoors, and that's what it looks like. So, if you get a chance, if you're new to us, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up if you like what you saw, and we're done. Peace.